At the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my everyday makeup routine, sharing products with you that are great for acne prone skin and don't clog your pores, and that has helped me achieve a clear face. So stay tuned. Wow. I think I just had an emotional release with my somatic exercises. If you guys don't know what a somatic exercise is, it helps release stored trauma in your body, stored emotions, and it's something that Reiki can really help with too, but I've always had really bad hip issues. Honestly, for the last like 4 years, it came out of nowhere. Like, my hips used to be so tight, and I've worked through like some stuff with like shadow work and stuff like that, and they did get like looser and not as bad. Like, I used to not even be able to sleep on my side without like my leg going numb. They were so tight and just so uncomfortable, so painful, and sometimes like my legs almost would go numb. You know, I thought it was sciatica, but it would go through my front. I'd do yoga, I'd stretch, I asked my chiropractor, no one could help me. And then when I started doing more like shadow work, it's when they got better. And so I got this course in the beginning of the year, no, last year actually, and I never finished it because you have to be very consistent with it or it doesn't work. So I told myself I'd do it again because I bought the 3-course pack. It starts with the hips, then there's jaw and shoulders, and I still get a little bit of tightness in my left hip, which is your feminine side. And I did get a little bit of release Monday. I just had really bad anxiety, and I did cry a little bit just because I was like, I feel like I need to get this out. And there's so much that comes up with somatic exercise that, you know, they say your dreams can be vivid, you can be a little bit emotional that week and all that stuff. So I was just feeling really anxious, which I'm PMSing, and I've noticed here lately that when I PMS, my anxiety gets bad. I also have issues with my hormones. That's been a reoccurring theme, but they've gotten better. I think it's all linked. My hips, hormones, sacral area. When I started doing the exercises, I did have a couple days where I felt angry. I woke up with my grandma really heavy on my mind, and you know, she was in my dreams last night, and I just felt like I needed to finally like let it out, because I try to press that feeling down. You know, grief is hard, and you know, you have to just keep going with life. But after that exercise, I was like, just let it out. And I'm feeling lighter, and my hip feels a little lighter too. So I don't know if that was like my release, or I'm gonna have like a bigger one or more throughout this process, but we shall see. It's just wild how this all works and how we actually store things in our body, and how it's so important to release stored emotions and trauma in our bodies. So I'm really excited to finish this course and, you know, tell you guys more about it. Not been to the gym in like a month or two. I feel like I'm losing my progress. I don't know why I haven't been to the gym, but I need to go back. So I want to start this program in October, and I need to like at least get my foot back in the gym. So that's my goal for today, is to get back in the gym, get more on a routine, because I was going every morning. I don't know what happened. I just kind of took a break and I never went back. So since I'm gonna wash my face after the gym, I'm just doing like a light, like gentle wash and putting some moisturizer on and SPF. Alright, hi everyone. So I did all my morning stuff that I usually do on my days off. My routines are different every single morning, by the way, because some days I work in the morning, some days I work at night, so I kind of have to like crunch everything in. But when I have a day off, I'm a little bit more slow moving. I take my time, and yeah, that's what I did today. So yeah, I always do my somatic exercises every day. I try to do my affirmations every day. More than likely, if it's a day off, I'm doing laundry, I'm washing my work clothes. I had to run some errands, and I did get myself back in the gym today because I want to go full force in October. So I need to get back in the routine. So I did all that. I do get Chipotle often. If you guys are wondering, you're like, oh my gosh, this girl has Chipotle in every video. Yes. But yeah, I basically have a protein shake every morning, and then I either, you know, cook something here, or I do get Chipotle. I've been trying to lay off the Chipotle, y'all. I know you guys probably like, sure girl, but I really have. So in this part of the video, I'm going to be showing you guys my everyday makeup routine that has helped me keep my skin clear and is non-pore clogging. As many of you guys know, I've been on an acne journey for a long time now. Even if you guys been here for years and years and years, you know I've had videos in the past that are probably unlisted or private now that I was talking about my acne. It's always been a concern for me, and maybe I'll do a whole separate video talking about what I've been doing, but I found an esthetician to really help me and do chemical peels and literally give me a list of everything that can cause acne. So that's something I've been really trying to be aware of, and especially in my makeup. When I very first started this journey, I had bought the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation that everyone raves about, and unfortunately, it is pore clogging. I'd love to get to a point where all my makeup is like natural, or like as natural as possible, you know, non-toxic and all that stuff. But I do love makeup and I like keeping up with the new products and trying new products. So that is difficult for me, but let's jump right in and we can talk throughout this process. So the first thing I use is my primer for my face. This is the One Size Cure the Blur. I really like this if you tend to have bigger pores like me and also are a little oily. Honestly, I'm more of like a combination type of skin now. I would say I always thought I was oily, but I think, you know, I go back and forth, especially with different weather and everything, that sometimes my skin feels a little dry. I just got a chemical peel last week, so my face is a little sensitive right now. But I did my skincare as usual before my makeup, and then I go in with the products I use every day. I do a lot of get readies with me on TikTok, and people probably like, she uses the same thing, but I know it works. So this is what I'm using for foundation, and I'm like completely out. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Normal to Oily. I do always kind of get stuff that is mattifying. I'm just not to the glowy point in my life. I know that's really popular, the natural glow, but it's just not for me, not yet. But I really like this foundation. It's also like $6 and it's just like old reliable, you know? I don't love that it doesn't have a pump because I think I use more than I need to, but I really, really like this foundation. And I've gone through multiple bottles at this point. I actually want to go to Sephora and get some new makeup for my birthday coming up next Thursday. I will be doing some birthday vlog type of stuff. So if you look up things that are non-comedogenic, hopefully I say that right because I always feel like I say it wrong. I just say basically non-pore clogging. The ingredients are very similar sometimes. And so sometimes there might be something on your list that, you know, looks like the same thing on the ingredient list of your product, but it's not. So you just have to be aware. So just, you know, make sure you look at this stuff for yourself as well, because sometimes I do miss ingredients and I will have to go back through. So what I just went in with is the contour stick by Makeup by Mario. This is in light. So obviously, like, me drawing it on my face every time is probably not the cleanest way to go about it. But like I said, I'm not like perfect and I'm still learning for myself. But so far I do like this and it has not broke me out. So my blush I've been obsessed with. It's the Fenty Cream Blushes. This is in Summertime Wine. I will say the Fenty skincare is a big no. Stay away from that. If you are like just looking to, you know, try some new products, that stuff broke me out like crazy. Don't recommend. But this stuff, you will see that I do a lot of creams and I feel like it does help me just quicken up my makeup routine. So for concealer, honestly, I've bought this forever ago and I just ran out of my other one that I was using. I was using the one by One Size and I really like it, but this is the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. This is in Fair. This is really light for me and this goes a long way. So I just do a little dot here and there and blend it out, but this is non-pore clogging. Then I go in with the Huda Beauty setting powder. This is in Pound Cake. I love this stuff. I have been using it for a while. It's a really good powder. It smells really good too. But I take my little beauty blender guy here. I love these things. And I just set my under eye. And since a lot of my stuff is mattifying, I don't even really necessarily set my whole face anymore, because I just bring down the bake. Like, I'll set the side of my nose type of thing, maybe bring it down a little bit, but then I'll go in with like a brush and just kind of, you know, get the excess powder. Then we're gonna go in with the 2016 eyebrow look that Anastasia Brow made. This is in Taupe. I just have always done my eyebrows this way. I don't do it as heavy as I used to, but this stuff just goes a long way for the price. This just lasts forever, y'all. Like, I will buy one and have it for years because I don't need that much. So I'm not even gonna lie with you guys. I really haven't been putting on highlighter. I keep forgetting about it and I don't care. But if I do, I'm sorry. I know this is like not available anymore, but it's the Casey Holmes Smashbox highlight trio that she did years ago. I still have it, but I know that she has texture and stuff too, so she made it so it looks really good on top of texture. But I do like this one if I use it. I honestly need to get some more highlighters. I will say I have this really old Becca Champagne Pop one, and I'm pretty sure it is pore clogging, so just be aware of that if you have it. Honestly, I don't really pay attention too much to like eyeshadow type of stuff. I know I probably should, but it's going on my eyes and not on my face. But for the most part, I've just been using my really old Naked palettes because I've been keeping my eyeshadow super bland. This is the Smoky and this is the Heat. But I basically just go in with like a light brown shade and just put it in my crease and I call it a day. I might add some shimmer to it, but that's about it, y'all. I used to do a smoky eye like every day, but just for, you know, everyday makeup look, if I'm just going to work or something, I just do this. Super simple. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua Resistant Color Pencil. The top liquid liner I've been using is the Anastasia, or I switch it out with these NYX ones. I really like them. I like the brush tips a lot, but the felt aren't that bad. Do you guys remember the NYC liquid liner? It was my favorite. I'm so sad that it's discontinued. For setting spray, I've been trying out this Milani Make It Last Matte, and I really like it so far. I feel like it brings a little bit of moisture back to my skin. I did try this One Size one. This is On Till Dawn, the mattifying waterproof setting spray. I just didn't really feel like it made a difference. But I'm just gonna curl my lashes. For mascara, I've just been using the Better Than Sex. I need to get some more because I'm about out. Using the lash stiletto on my lower lashes. I honestly kind of forgot about this mascara because I used to use it in middle school. So good. And if I do put a lash on, let me put you on game real quick because here's my favorite. This is the Kiss So Wispy. This is the Pompadour style. My favorite because it gives you a little bit of oomph but still looks like natural and not so like heavy like some of the other ones. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. If I do put a lippy on, I'll do like a little gloss, like this Sephora Colorful Gloss Bomb. This is in Cream of the Crop Top. Most of the time these are on sale. They're like $5 or $10. I usually do take off the rest of my foundation on my lips before I put that on. That's basically all that I do. Very simple, but I love all the products so far. Like I said, sometimes I miss like an ingredient here and there, but for the most part, it's not been breaking out my face. I've been using this stuff for months, and I really like it. So hopefully this helped you. And if you guys want like a more in-depth of maybe my skincare routine or what I've done to like help my acne, please let me know. I would be so happy to do so. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you guys want to see next. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.